Last episode was interesting. We're gonna start the Asune arc. Very excited for it. Would love to see more on Chitose's backstory. Not only with his divorced parents, apparently, but also with the baseball club. And I'd love to learn more about Asune. I think all of the harem girls, they're in big trouble right now because Asune made a really, really bold play at the end of last episode. And I was asking Chitose out, just barging into his class and being like, hey you, would you go on a date with me? Not will you go on a date with me, just like go on a date with me, like just a command. I think Chitose is gonna say yes, much to the dismay of the harem. So maybe this episode is gonna be the date. I don't know, but either way, the penultimate episode for this season, Core 2 has been announced for 2026. Probably fall. I highly doubt it's gonna be summer. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, let's get to the episode. Alright, let's get back to the rest of the episode. Oh, well, not the rest, but the actual part of the episode. Huh? Okay. Man, I wanted to see the harem's reaction. Because I know they finna crash out, man. They were gonna be pissed with the fact that this girl randomly just butted in and just started winning out of nowhere. Got a date with Chitose out of nowhere, which I don't think many of them have been able to get. Not necessarily obviously got that, but that was because of the fake dating thing. So I don't know if I really count that.
デートみたいなことはやめた方がいいと聞いてたけどな。そんな昔のことは忘れてしまったよ。
She did say that before, which is, I guess now she wants to deepen the relationship. I would question why now, but I think because she's now more able to see him as more of a classmate, maybe she wants to take it further.
今日じゃないとダメなの？明日のことはわからない。カサブランカかよ。あのね、気づいたの。
Also, this isn't really planning their meetings. It's just kind of like deciding to go somewhere else after school. It's not really a plan. It's just kind of like, let's go out.
私たちが互いに高校生なのは今しかなくて、10年後にどれだけ求めてもこの今は戻ってこないんだって。
Yeah, don't live life with regrets. Live it to the fullest, man. You don't want to look back on it 10 years and be like, fuck, should have done this, should have done that. I already have a lot of regrets in my life, and I am barely that old. So, I'm not even, well, I'm pretty young. I'm a very young guy.
だから制服デート？
A symbol of their youthfulness. And look at that. Asune is kind of blushing, you know? More and more, she just seems like a regular girl, and I feel like she's still not losing that appeal, like charm to me.
いつか我慢できずにそういうことを言い出すのは俺の方だと思ってたよ。何も知らなければ私は幻の女のままで君の前からふっと消えられたのにな。
What?
方だと思ってたよ。
何も知
らなければ私はI
would have vanished from your life, forever your mystery girl. What? I'm trying to understand this. Stayed ignorant of what? I guess stayed ignorant of her presence, of her identity. Then she would have forever been the mystery girl. What was that? She would have forever been the mystery girl from the past, you know, the Straw Hat girl. That, or something else, I don't know. Or maybe she means that stay ignorant of her true self, seeing her in this kind of like classmate school fashion. I think that's what she means. Yeah, I think that's what she means, right? Because if they would just have maintained that relationship, she would have vanished from his life, and she would have just remained the mystery girl of his high school days forever, just like a what if. Maybe it could have been, but probably wouldn't have been. I don't know, but now they're actually getting closer, and she's being more than a mystery girl right now.
君のクラスに行った日の夜、 眠れなかったんだ。だからカラカラ振って缶の中に残ってるドロップの数を
What? Oh, candies. I read that as candles, and I was like, what?
確認するみたいに理由を考えた。
This reminds me of that one Phineas and Ferb. This is very unrelated. Remember that one Phineas and Ferb clip where it's like, how many marbles are in the jar? And then like Baljeet and Phineas went to like calculating. So the base of the base of the jar is pi r squared, right? And you times it by the height to find the volume, divide it by the volume of a single candy, you get roughly. And then Buford coming in here and it's like, for crying out loud, takes open the jar, eats all the candies, and it's like, boom, 0. That was beautiful. You know, it shows that Buford still has some semblance of intelligence. Remember when he was the villain? That was so long ago.
それで最後に心の蓋を外してみたらコロンって答えが出てきたの。
What? Wait. I don't understand the dialogue. No. I couldn't sleep that night. Basically, she's just saying that. Oh, okay. She's just saying that she couldn't sleep, tried to find the answer to why, and then she raked her brain and found it.
コロンって答えが出てきたの。
I'm not stupid yet.
ああ、ただの高校生西野飛鳥として君と青春してみたかったんだって。
She just wanted to spend her youth as Asuka Nishino. Not Asune? I don't know if that's what she means, you know? And not as your mystery girl, but as Asuka Nishino. Not as Asune, but as Asuka Nishino. I don't know if that's what she means, but that's how I interpret it.
例えばこういう例え
He doesn't seem happy. I think he does want to maintain this image of her being the mystery girl because he's afraid of. I don't think he's afraid of falling out of love, of this not being love. I think he's afraid of it being love. He's afraid to have to actually call his feelings love for once. He's scared of taking that step.
例えばこういう例えばなら試してみる時間と理由は残されていると思わない？
そっか。アスネーって思ったよりも俺のこと気に入ってたんだ。
知らなかったの？私はずっと前から君
Love?
のことが大好きなんだよ。
Shit. She's already given these feelings a name, Chitose. Isn't it your time to do the same? Dramatic ass way. Bro, we got the sunset lighting. This is a bridge, isn't it? This is a fucking bridge too. And the wind fucking... How does the wind have the best, like, dramatic timing of all time in these animes? Like, holy shit. Is that like a guy with a leaf blower making sure the actors get their wind in the perfect time? Like, holy shit. How?
まずは高校生っぽい遊びでもする。
He's kind of deflecting. It's not really a deflection, it's going with it, but he doesn't really know how to respond to her calling it love just yet. Manga cafe? Like what? Like a cafe where you can buy and read manga and just chill? Sounds nice. I wish Malaysia had manga cafes, not gonna lie. Sounds nice. Why is there one with a checkered one? Reclining seat, floor seating. For one. Is there anything for two?
デートで分けていいのは夏の日のチューペットだけ。
What?
分けていいのは夏の日のデー
The only acceptable things to split on a date are ice pops on a summer festival date. Anything else? Yeah, that's about the only thing. Obviously, there's some other couple like edge cases, but you shouldn't split off in the middle of a date. That's kind of defeating the purpose of a date.
トで分けていいのは夏の日のチューペットだけ。
え？
そうやって2年越しで手紙のやり取りをするんだけど、もしも君と私だったらどんな言葉を交わすと思う？
近い。
Oh wait, I thought he was thinking something else, but he's actually getting flustered. The shit, but there's another season. I don't know what they're gonna do with this.
君はも
They play pool? Shit? I suck at pool. I don't really play pool very well. What is this in the manga cafe, or they just go to a different place? Like, they have time for this? Like, isn't the day gonna end at some point?
君はもっと平然としているのかと思ってたよ。
憧れの先輩との初デート。ドギマギしない男が。
Adore? A little bit of a. It's not love, it's adoration, but it can bloom into love. Maybe? I don't know.
いるのなら教えてほしいな。
慣れてるでしょ、女の子とのあの程度の距離感は。
なる。
I mean, yeah, that's a pretty telltale sign, right? None of the other girls have a chance, like I always say. Asune, he's the only one that really. Like, obviously, he gets a little bit like, ooh, boobs and shit sometimes, but most of the time, he doesn't really get flustered, especially when it's just proximity. Like, we just saw that with Haru last episode. So, yeah, it's pretty clear that Asune is the only one he really has eyes on. But, maybe not
出
love.
てねえよ。アスネーとのああいう距離感は。
What was that? Just slipped. Those things are long. How the fuck did the entire thing slip through your hand? Like, it didn't slip like this. It slipped downwards, like like that. I think they're both getting kind of nervous for this date. It's kind of awkward.
君は気づいてる？素敵な後輩との初デートでドギマギしない女の子もいないんだよ。
Oh, it's nice to admit you're flustered. You know, just gonna like admit it, right? Like, you don't need to pretend.
実はこういうとこ初めてな。
Oh wait, are they playing 9 ball? Not yeah, they're not playing 8 ball. Playing 9 ball. A bit of a different game. I don't really play that.
実はこういうとこ初めてなんだ。
そうなの？
うちって母が中学、父は高校の教師で結構厳格なの。お
Oh.
祭りで食べ物を買うのもダメ。こういう場所に来るのもダメ。
Come on, parents. Like, I get you don't want to like your daughter get hurt, but these are classic, almost required, not really required, but like these are the youthful experiences. You can't just rob your daughter of that. Like, I get it, safety, but freedom, especially at this age, is priceless.
屋台の大雑把な焼きそばや丸々焼きをラムネで流し込む美味しさを知ら。
Ramune bottle! Oh, he said the thing! He said the thing! He said it, guys. Not a title drop, but kind of.
ないなんて人生の半分は損してるね。
Yeah.
それって君がこの間七瀬さんとしたことじゃんか。
The other day, my God, that was the last arc. How long was that ago? Actually, I don't really get a sense of time here. Well, that was a summer festival, and we're in June. So wait, that actually could have just been the other day, because June is the summer. Like, we're late in June. June 31st, if that's it. Is June ever 31st? Whatever.
だけど本当は遠い昔に一度だけ連れて行ってもらったことがあるの。
Oh?
ご両親に？
No.
さあ
Why you gotta do that, girl? Maybe, maybe not. Like, you just...
ねえ教えて。
9 ball?
こうあれ
だー、こうだってば。よし。
それで次は？
あと。
That Chitose always plays it so cool, but he's actually so nervous right now. It's crazy to see. Like, even Asune, like, their relationship didn't used to be like this.
あ、まっすぐ突き出すだけだよ。
こう
Okay, that wasn't even Chitose looking at that. That was fully just the cameraman taking his shot.
そんな感じ。
That's a foul. False break.
初めてにしては悪くないよ。
Bro, she didn't even hit it. She didn't even hit it.
ちょっとコツつかんだかも。見ててね。
What? Come on, don't stare at the assets, man. Come on. Come on. Come. I know we have the monkey brain. I know we have the thing down there, but gotta have civility, you know? Gotta have a little bit of dignity, right, Chitose?
アスネ、ネクタイ締めて。
Did that just open? Or was it always like
見ま
that?
した？ど
見なかったことにしようと努力してます。
こまで見えました？
アスネってターコイズブルー好きですよね。
He saw the bra! Wait, can we see it? Can you actually see it? I wanna see it. Wait. Oh, oh yeah, there it is, there. I was wondering if it was here. It was like, over here? But no, it's over here. Alright.
どこまで見えました？
アスネってターコイズブルー好きですよね。
もうお嫁に行けない。
I can't get... Bro, you don't need to be that Puritan. Like, virgin until marriage is the thing, but like, someone seeing your bra until not letting anyone see your bra until marriage is just kind of crazy to me.
責任取ってあげようか。
腹切り？
もちっと。
What the fuck? Oh, harakiri! Stabbing yourself. Seppuku is slitting your throat. Harakiri is stabbing your stomach. Your own stomach, you know. Because seppuku.
じゃあ君の歌を聴かせて。
What? Oh, now they're doing karaoke. They're just doing all the fucking date shit. Like, how do they have the time for this?
あれがいいな。
Don't tell me it's the fucking OP, bro. If it's the OP song.
俺のことを思い出すって言っ
Or the EG. Both of the songs kind of fit. Well, the OP song's called Liar. Kind of fits Chitose, doesn't
て
it?
た曲だね。
正確に言うとあの頃の君を。
Oh,
俺が野球をやめて腐っていた時期、そしてこの人に初めて出会った去年の秋、自分の精一杯を捧げていたものが両手から滑り落ちて、どうしようもなくやるせなさと憤りを覚えていたあの頃。アスネーは俺がずっと憧れて手を伸ばしていた
like the
月その
moon.
ものみたいに。
Still think the kids got a shot at the panties. Also, that's a crazy jump
憧れ
high.
て手を伸ばしていた月そのものみたいに見えた。
Like the-
誰かの目や誰かのつるさや誰かの弱さや汚さなんか相手にしないで。
this that kind of like naivety and innocence, but also kind of boldness and kindness. It's definitely
自分
charming.
が信じた道を当たり前のように歩く。
Look at
も
that.
しもこんな風に荒れていたのならば、こんな風にならなかったのに。
Still, we're not getting the backstory with the baseball pen. Baseball, huh?
例えばこんな会話をした。かっこよく生きるためにかっこ悪くならなきゃいけないとき、どうすればいいんだろう。
What? What'd you say? I wasn't paying attention.
かっこよ
What can you do when you have to lower yourself to live with your head held high? I think what he means is that the path that he seeks, or the people that he associates with, kind of like below him. So in order to live there, he has to lower himself to live with his head held high, or something. I don't know.
く生きる
Like, because he's like above all the. I think so. I think
た
so.
めにかっこ悪くならなきゃいけないとき、どうすればいいんだろう。
Though that's very egotistical thing. You're above. Just saying.
君にとってのかっこ悪いが外から見てもかっこ悪いとは限らないよ。
Oh, he means like degrading himself in order to. I mean, that's kind of what I thought, but like degrading yourself in order to fit in with people. Alright.
野良猫が近所のおばあちゃんにコビューって餌をもらっていたら、 かっこ悪いと思わない？
違うよ。野良猫であり続けるためにそうしているの。
It's doing that so it can stay a stray. Because it likes the stray way of life? I never really thought about it like that. I thought cats would want a master, but I guess maybe some really do want the stray way of life. Like a nomad.
そのうち思い出すよ。きっと君なら。
Well, he did. So, right on the mark there, Asune. Or
例え
Asuka.
ばこんな会話をした。どうせ裏切られるのなら最初から信じなければ。
That's the Komari mindset. If you'll just be betrayed anyway, what does betrayal mean? Not everyone's gonna betray you, right? You will be betrayed maybe by someone, but not by everyone, right? So just because of that one, like 1 in 10 person that's gonna betray you, you shut out the other 9 that will not. That is a terrible way to live, because it's you need connections to live life, right? You can't just not trust anyone, because there's so much you can get out of relationships, ones that don't end in betrayal. So doing this whole like minority report bullshit and shutting yourself off just because of like one person that might betray you, it's the wrong way to live,
い
man.
いと思う。
どうせの数に反比例するように人生はモノクロになっていくんじゃないかな。
That's true.
美しく生きられないのなら死んでいるのと大した違い。
What, is she the one that inspired that mindset within him? That would be crazy. Like, how the hell are the other harem girls supposed to compete with that?
言わないか。
そっちの方がずっと君らしいよ。
Nah, I think with that line, I think it more so that he already had that mindset. It's just that she's reminding him of that.
例えばこんな一筆箋をもらった。
君へ言葉には
How does she know his address? Oh,
力があると思っています。心が疲れている時は自然と染み入るような音楽とともにどうか君の隙間を埋められる。
words have invisible power when your heart goes weary. So basically, when you feel kind of down, feel free to let these words and this music, I guess, fill your heart. And hoping you find that missing piece for his heart. I don't know.
君の隙間を埋められるピースが見つかりますようにと願いを込めて。アスカ。
故郷を離れ
You don't get to hear that. Boring, bro. I want to see it.
憧れの街へと旅立つ歌。どんなに遠く離れてもいつだって帰って来られる場所はここにあるよ。同じ空の下からあなたのことを思っているよ。そんな風に祈りながら俺がそうしてもらったように。
Wow. Literally what she would do. Like because, well, her heart hadn't gone awry, but he used the invisible power of words. Let the music and the words fill up her heart. It's kind of nice of a switch up there. But, let me look at these lyrics again.
はここにあるよ。だって帰って来られる。何遠く離れてもいつだって帰って来られる場所はここにあるよ。同じ空の下。
I'll always be looking up at the same sky thinking of you. The dead ass, like, this is dead ass shit that Chitose would actually say, and it's just song lyrics.
借り物の言葉とやり方だけど今のアスネーに届くように。
She's fucking crying. That's crazy. That's crazy. Even if they're gonna be miles apart, he'll still be thinking of her, looking at the same sky. Damn. Maybe they could do a long distance. I don't know.
ねえ、ちょっ
It's still the same fuck. It's been hours of shit. How have they done all that shit and it's still the same evening
と
sky?
らしくないこと聞いてもいいかな。
What do you mean out of character?
君には夢がある？
去年まではメジャーで活躍する野球選手。
ごめんなさい、言っちゃった。
Does she know about the backstory? Does any of the girls know? Because Haru didn't. So I'm assuming nobody knows.
当面はそうだな。新しい夢を見つけることが夢。
My dream is to find a new. Basically, he just wants to have. His dream is to find direction in life. You know, a goal, something to achieve. Right now, he's just kind of floating around, like helping people, and that's giving him purpose. But he doesn't really have one himself.
かな。アスネはで聞いてもいい？
言葉を届ける仕事に就きたいの。
小説家ってこと？
Deliver words to people. I mean, the pen is mightier than the sword, so maybe she does deserve to be a novelist. The way she talks, the way that, like, her prose are very. I think they definitely can fit a novelist pretty well. Imagine if she turns out to be the author of the light novel. That would be crazy. I don't want to believe that, but it could be.
一読者でありながら本を作ることに携われる。
A literary editor. Oh, she doesn't want. Oh, so she can still be the reader. Like, she can still have the suspense of wanting to know what comes next. But she also still wants to give the words to people. Alright.
小説の編集者になりたいんだ。
編集者。
小さい頃からいろんな物語と言葉に囲まれていたの。
Hmm.
勇気をもらって支えられて。
Damn, this hairstyle with Asune, she looks like a completely different person. Like, I could barely. Like, I can't even tell that's Asune with the long hair and the braids. Fuck. God fucking damn it. Don't worry, I pressed T earlier, so I know exactly what time we're at. Around here.
囲まれていたの。勇気をもらって支えられて。たとえ私のヒーローには手が届かなくても、
Your hero.
それに近いものに触れることはできた。
Your hero? Is your hero? I guess maybe the hero is the writer, but she still wants to be like a reader. I don't know.
ちょっとわかる気がするな。
だからね、そういう物語を生み出して届けるためのお手伝いがしたい。こういうのってチープかな。つまりその単純に本が好きだからそれに関わる仕事に就きたくて、なんかぼんやりしてるというか。
I mean, it's fine to have simplistic goals in life. You don't have to have some sort of grandiose dream. If it works for you, it works for you. It's just fine. As long as it makes you happy, that's the only thing that matters, in my opinion. So, like, you shouldn't get stuck up in these all like, the meaning of life is much more beautiful than that. No, the meaning of life can be very simple. The meaning of life can be complex. I'm not saying it can't be, but it can also be simple. And in the way of, as in Asune's case, I think it can be very simplistic for her. Doesn't really matter as long as you're just happy.
安易というか。
アスネは引け目を感じているんだ。誰もが納得できるような、できれば劇的でドラマチックな。この年になってまだ夢を語るに足る根拠が必要なんじゃ。
I mean, you don't need to dream that big. Like, obviously, there you get the stereotype of like the big dreamer, young person that wants to make a difference in the world. But it's nice to just want to have that kind of small portion of the world to yourself and just carving it out and renovating it instead of going for such a big chunk of land. I think it's a nice way to live. I don't know if it's the way I want to live. I don't really know, but don't beat yourself down, right? You shouldn't have to feel insecure about the way you live your life. As long as you're happy about it, it should be fine. Don't let other people or what you think other people's judgment will be dictate your life. Because like, it's not even other people's judgment. It's letting other people's judgment dictate your life is still bad. But it's what you think other people's judgment will be is dictating your life. Not even other people's judgment. So that is a hella no. Don't be insecure about that.
ないかと。それは十分夢を追いかける理由になるんじゃないかな。
Yeah.
そっか。ありがとう。本当は少し自信がなかった。
東京は編集者を目指すために。
私って普通の人たちが当たり前のように経験していることを経験してなかったりするから。
Well, Yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of people in the industry that have been doing this shit longer than you do. It's just compare yourself to yourself, don't compare yourself to others. Because you will always be able to compare yourself to some great person that is the best person in the world, best one in the world. But comparing yourself to yourself means that there's always someone to beat, always someone to improve from.
多分それはとても正しい夢への一歩目なのだと思う。
私がこの町を大好きで大嫌いって言ったの覚えてる？
うん。
私ずっとここにいる自分は簡単に想像できるんだ。副大に行って手堅く就職して
Get a job? Whoa, sensitive. No, I'm not gonna make that joke.
まだ名前も知らない誰かのお嫁さんになるの。
Mm. You
田舎
could.
町に染まっていく自分が怖い。
じゃあ決意が固まりつつあると言ってたの。
Mm. The small town mindset. Does she mean that it feels too small for her? Like, it feels as if, like, she wants to be ambitious, she wants to dream big, right? And not be confined to this, and not want to be confined to this small town. It's not that she doesn't want to be confined there. It's not that she, yeah, it doesn't, she doesn't want to be confined there. It's just that she doesn't want to be confined. There's a difference.
じゃあ決意が固まりつつあると言ってたのは東京だ。
その答えはもうちょっとだけ保留にしておきたいかね。
Mm. It's okay. This is a big decision that's gonna change the course of your life. It really is okay.
そっか。
Ah, we're doing this trope, huh? Riding the bike together. Okay, just a lot of rom-com jokes today. So much of episode left. I mean, that does go with the rom-com trope, just holding the back. Nothing too much here.
俺も小説家を目指すって言い出すかもよ。
そして
That would be great if he became the novelist and she became the editor. If Chitose is the novelist of the light novel, and they do that thing where the characters end up making the story and being the ones that wrote the story they were a part. That would be crazy. I don't know if they do that, but I could see that being an ending.
たら担当編集者は私だ。
かもね。
東京に出た私がある日君がペンネームで書いた小説を見つけるの。素敵な物語にさめざめ涙して書籍化を打診したら打ち合わせ場所に君が現れる。
まるでおとぎ話だ。
It does. It sounds like such a fairy tale, such a rom-com thing. Such a like, not even a rom-com, it's just like a really dramatic romance movie, like from Hollywood. But, I mean, we've all grown up watching those, and we always have those kinds of super romantic fantasies. They don't come true, obviously, but we end up having them nonetheless.
おとぎ話みたいな現実だってあるんだよ。本当はすぐ近くに。
That's true. Though, in this case, life imitates art. So, I don't know. Look at that face. Maybe he's struggling to decide if this is love? I don't know. He's always been struggling with that. Like we saw in the Nanase arc, but this time I don't know.
アスネ、
何？
東京に行くならそれまでにここでしか見られないものをもっと見よう。ここでしかできない会話をして、ここでしか流せない涙を流そう。遠くに離れても心はいつだってこの場所に帰って来られるように。
Yeah, let's make all the memories now so that we can look back at them and feel fondly about them later. That's basically what he's saying. The girl's getting cooked. Not this girl. Yes. Lovely. Oh, I thought it was a different kind of store, but no, it's a clothing store. A date? Who the hell are these girls? They twins? We got this dude here. Oh wait, are those Yuko and Haru?
ハル、こういうのも着てみればいいのに。そう
Why does she have such an office lady vibe, and why does it? Well, she'd look good in anything.
いうのは優子みたいな女の子らしい子のための服でしょ。そんなことないよ。特別な日のために一着ぐらいは持っておいたら。特別な日って？好きな男の子とデートするとか？
Not that. Yeah, they're not getting that. I don't think these girls really stand a chance of really getting a date with Chitose. But a woman can dream, right?
ないない。優子、私のことなんだと思ってんのさ。可愛い女の子だけど。
Yo, what the fuck? Just go with the Yuri at this point. What the
マ
fuck?
ジな顔で言われると反応に困る。ねえ、どう思う？
普通にないっしょ、春だし。
なんだとこれ。
Bruh.
はいはい、どうせ旦那も同意見でしょ。すいませんね、ちんちくりんの色気なしで。
いや、春の女の子らしい格好を見
Let's just see the. And I want to see it. I think Haru's gonna. All the girls would look great in anything they wear because they're all pretty anime girls. Like, there's no way they won't.
てみたいぞ。というわけで優子ちゃん、べっぴんさんにしてあげて。
かしこま
I didn't know Yuko was so much taller than Haru. I guess Haru is just uniquely small.
り。ちょっと。はいはい、注目。見て見て。開けるよ、春。待って。
Does the fit work? Yeah, sure. I think I'd prefer it on Yuko. Maybe Nanase, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It looks good on Haru. I'm not gonna say it doesn't, but I'm not the biggest fan of this fit. Not gonna lie. I think the kind of Ruka headband is what kills it for me. It's just trying a bit too hard to be cutesy.
はずいから見ないで。
ユーコマジックやっべえ。
No, it's not Yuko magic. It's literally just Haru being a really hot girl. That's it. Like, she would look good in anything.
春じゃないみて。女子だ女子。
Damn. Flanked on both sides. Also, what is this pose from Chitose? Just. What is that? What is this? Bro. What? This one makes sense. This one's just weird.
なんで？
やっぱ私は男っぽい格好の方が性に合ってるよ。ぶっちゃけ自分でも。
春、すごく綺麗だ。
She blushing so hard. Haru getting her moments before the big cuckoldry.
ここぞとばかりにからかって。
いや、本当に似合ってるよ。
やめて。ほんとちょっとなんだもう。せっかくだから買っちゃいなよ。買わないの？
Alright. What are you, a sales girl? You get a commission for this sale? Cause I feel like you really pushed her into that, Yuko. What's this? Oh, this place.
そういえばさ、あんたって西野先輩のこと好きなの？
Haru, do you really want to know the answer to that question? Let us be completely honest here. Do you really want to know the answer to that question? Cause I'm not gonna lie, I don't think you do. I really don't think you want to know. Yeah. The answer is not something you're gonna like.
ああ、ほれ、口元不謹慎。
She's getting all the moments she can. She knows she's getting cucked.
おい、マジなのかよ。
落ち着けよ。
Also, like, why are you being so shocked? Like, he he has a thing for her. Like, I mean, all they did was like go on a date. Then she suddenly asked them out. Like, wow, I couldn't have. Who could have possibly predicted this? Not me.
なんだって急に。
何回か河川敷で見たんだよね。親しげに話してる
What? You've seen it? You seen it? Oh shit! I thought we were always in private, but fuck.
ってな。あんたのああいう顔って他で見たことないからさ。
おいサグ、
ちょっと黙って
Also,
ろ。
that's the reason why, not the date, but that. Are you fucking kidding me?
去年俺が野球部辞めた直後に偶然知り合った人なんだよ。みんな気を使って理由とか聞いてこなかっただろ。
だってサグ何も話さないってオーラムンムンだったぜ。
弱ってるのを見せたくなかったんだよ。優子なんて毎日泣き
Chitose still wanted to look cool, huh? He didn't want people to see him down in the dumps. I mean, to an extent, Chitose does want to maintain his image quite a lot. He does care about that. So, it does make sense he'd still want to keep that cool boy image.
くなかったんだよ。優子なんて毎日泣きそうな顔してたしさ。
だってあの頃のサクいつもと全然違ったもん、何も教えてくれないし、どうやって接したらいいかわからなくて。
And
その優
Asune
しさが
broke
嬉し
through
かった
that.
し、聞かれてもはぐらかしていたと思う。みんなは俺にとって日常だったから。だけど、やっぱりどこかで吐き出したい気持ちもあったんだ。
Wait,
その相
wait a second. I'm not understanding something. Like, you guys represent my ordinary life. Why is that like a bad? Why would that lead you to not telling them about your problems? I guess because now he's going through a tumultuous point. So it's not his ordinary life that he's experiencing. He's experiencing a more depressing part of his life. Not really depressing, but just lost and purposeless kind of life. Part of his life. Not his ordinary part.
日常だったから。だけど、やっぱりどこかで吐き出したい気持ちもあったんだ。
そ
Uh-huh.
の相手が西野先輩だったってこと？
あの人は俺にとって非日常だったんだよ。
なるほど。
She was the out of the ordinary solution for an out of the ordinary part of his life. Okay.
悪かったなサグ。さっきは熱くなった。
Yeah, why did you get heated? Like, are you really that invested in the harem? And like, shit, no! My wife was gonna lose! My wife was gonna lose! Ram!
いつものことだろ。
ひどくね。
なあ、カイト。
Kaito.
お前から言い出さない限り、俺は何も知らないってことでいいんだよな。
Wow, that's a beautiful sunlight, not gonna lie. But what the hell does he mean by until you bring it up, I'm not supposed to know? What
知ら
scene?
ねえのかよ、サグ。誰かが用意ドンのピストルを撃たなきゃレースは始まんねえんだ。
What?
スタートラインで構えてないと合図があっても走り出せない。
このレースでそこに立つ権利があるのは
They never had the right to run that race. Ooh, Usain Bolt?
最初から一人しかいないぜ。
熱くなるのは得意だろ。
暑苦しい男は流行んねえの。
What? Okay, you straight up just became Asune 2.0. What the fuck is this? What the hell is this conversation? What? Only one person's ever been able to run that race. Like basically not being ready when the race starts.
なるのは得
Getting
意だ
even
ろ。
your thing.
暑苦し
Heat is one thing, stuffy doesn't go down well. So getting heated and passionate is one thing. But getting like, I don't know, uncomfortable doesn't go down well? I don't know what it means.
なあ、お前って俺のこと好きなんだな。
What? Yaoi route?
お前らのことかな。
はずいぞ今の。
That was kind of corny. I mean, it's kind of hard to say the words like "I like you" or "I love you." Like those words have been made so corny right now. And I always say, if you want to express your love, you express it, man. You love someone, just say it, because you never know when it's gonna be the last opportunity you have. Doesn't mean you should just spam it, no, but just let them know, because it's only when we believe that it's an absolute truth, an obvious truth, that we neglect to say it.
じゃあなサク。
じゃあなカイト。
Hmm. The animation gonna.
Yo.
Oh. What? Why is that I feel like we're gonna get a big talk right now.
明日三者面談をするんだがな。福井に決めたそうだ。
ちょっとクラゼン。
Why did you have to tell him that? I think she wanted to be the one to say that to Chitose. You spoiled it for him. Fuck. I'm only on chapter 16, Kura-sen.
国語の教師を目指すんだとよ。まあ福井で生きていくなら。
Oh, a Japanese teacher. Interesting. That still means she can spread words to other people. Power of words. But it also means that she can still be experiencing the joys of a reader.
間違いのない選択だ。
多分何かあって身動きが取れなくなっているんだ。
Her parents. She did say her parents were strict, so maybe they forced it down on her. They put the foot down and was like, listen, we're gonna make the decision for you. Maybe the teacher's thing wasn't her idea. I don't know.
だとしたら俺の役割は東京行きたいんでしょ。小説の編集者になるために。
やっぱりか。ここの鍵を渡した時に言っただろう。誰よりも自由で誰よりも不自由なお前に預けると。
What? Huh?
誰よりも
Because you were more free and more tied down than anyone else? More tied down? Like, she's such a free-spirited girl, and yet she's so tied down. Like that dichotomy? Is that what he's talking about? Because otherwise, I have no idea what he's saying. Because free and more tied down doesn't make any sense.
自由で誰よりも不自由なお前に預けると。もう一度よく考えてみろ。
誰よりも自由で不自由。俺はその正解に触れることができるだ。
Okay, for the first time in this entire show, Chitose is as confused as I am when it comes to the dialogue. Finally, I feel as it feels almost like liberating, you know, that like such a smart character is also dumbfounded by that sequence of
だろう
words.
か。
どうして行っちゃうかな。
言って欲しそうにしてたからだよ。二人とも。何か俺に話せることはある。
両親、特にお父さんが頑なに反対してるの。
I think maybe her father is the more traditional type, wants the daughter to stay close because he's very I think they're overprotective parents. They want the daughters to stay close so that they can, like, you know, keep an eye on her and make sure she doesn't go astray, make sure that she doesn't get hurt. But it's the thing, you gotta let the daughter leave the nest. You gotta let your children leave the nest. You can't just keep them cooped up and coddled the entire time. You gotta let them learn to fly. It's gonna be scary. Every parent has to confront it, but if you don't learn, you're eventually gonna have to do it. And if not, death and life will force you to. So, might as well let it happen earlier.
東京に進学すること。
編集者を目指すことも。どうせ話し合っても無駄なら、早いうちに気持ちを切り替えた方がいいかなって。
Nah, that's not what Asune would say. And it's not what Chitose would agree with. Like, obviously, I think in any normal circumstance, someone telling her to do something, she wouldn't really abide by that. But obviously, it's a parent, so it's a different relationship. Chitose, I don't think he would follow that. He's a pretty free-spirited guy as well. And he wants to live a beautiful life. So, this is getting in the way of that. He wants to live his beautiful life. So, I think that Chitose is going to tell her to just stick it to them. It's your life. You get to live it how you want. You're going to be an adult. You get to make your own choices. Right? If you're going to convince your father, then throw caution to the wind.
ほら、福井にいればいつでも君とデートできるしさ。
そんなデートは死んでもごめんだな。今のアスネはらしくないよ。
She's trying to put up a front. She feels sad that she can't pursue what she wants. And she's just kind of like coping. Seeing any sort of positive through line. Like, yeah, I can keep going on dates with Chitose, but does it really matter if you're not happy?
私らしさか。それは君が私に重ねていた幻なんじゃないかな。
That is also true. Do you really know the true Asune? What is herself? Right? If not an illusion that he projected onto her, but also that she projected onto herself. Right? In some ways, wearing the mask of Asune reinforces the illusion in his head. But I still do believe that this is not really in character of Asune.
確かに俺はこの人に自分の理想を押し付けていたところがあるのだろう。
言ったでしょ。君は私を美化しすぎてる。
I'm a regular high school girl. I can't really go against my parents here. Sucks, but yeah. And you know what? Yes, I think I do agree. He's projecting his ideals onto her, but she has been a pretty free-spirited girl thus far, but I guess even that has a limit.
だけどたった今確信した。
どうせ君にがっかりされるなら。
グダグダうるせえよ。何が幻の女だ。
何よ。自分の理想を押し付けて勝手に憧れて最後は幻滅。それは
I mean, like, yeah, like falling in love with like an illusion, like, and pushing your ideals onto someone, and then when they don't match them, just becoming so disillusioned and disavowing them. Yeah, but I think there's more than that he has to say. Let Chitose cook. He has a point with these things, okay?
君が一番嫌っていたことじゃないの。
違うね。そもそも俺はこの場所でそうやってぐしょ濡れになりながら子供たちを笑顔にしていたあんたに目を奪われた。最初からこの憧れは地に足がついてるんだよ。
そんなの偶然。
そうだよ。偶然だから偶然じゃない。
It was by chance, and that's what makes it more than that. The fact that it was by chance makes it fate. True love. It's a bit corny to say that because it was by chance, and that's why it was actually fate. But that's why he's kind of saying it in an indirect way.
別に俺の目があろうがなかろうが、あんたは最初から自由で優しくて強いんだ。
違うよ。私がそうあれたのは。
アスネーはいろんな言葉を俺に届けてくれた。心の穴ぼこを埋めてくれた。そのあんたがどうせなんて言葉を簡単に使うなよ。
Oh my, there's no point. The same words that she said, that whenever you say that, color drains from your eyes. There's a little bit of hypocrisy there. There's no point. The color drains from her eyes as well. And he's right. She is more of a free-spirited girl than she'd like to admit. Like, at least right now, we'd like to admit. But it is her parents. It's a much more delicate situation than her normal self. I do understand why she'd go down this path. But we'll see. Look at that. And look at that. The words from him reach her heart as well. What I said!
幻想の押し付けと憧れの違いは正直まだよくわかんねえ。 ただ一つ確かなのは
I think there's an element of both, right? Admiring someone projects some of your ideals onto them, right? You put them on a pedestal, right? Maybe they do have some of your ideals, but they also, because you put them on a pedestal, you project some of the other ideas that maybe they don't like fulfill as well as the other ones. So I think projection and adoration kind of go hand in hand.
きっと俺はアスネーのいいところをアスネーよりもずっとたくさん言えるってこと。
A lot of people like to put themselves down. A lot of people like can't really view themselves objectively. So obviously there's some egotistical people, but a lot of people cannot really see their greats very well. They also can't see their flaws very well sometimes, but I think she gives herself too little credit.
それじゃダメかな。
Shit.
やっぱり君って人はどこまで行っても私のヒーローなんだね。
Anytime, any place. Yo, no ED this time. We're getting we're skipping it.
アスネーが俺のヒーローなんだよ。
Yeah, she is the one that inspired him to rekindle his spirit after the baseball incident. Alright, she can be the only one to get wet.
危ないよ。だから言ったのに。
かける前に言おうね。
意外と反射神経鈍いんだ。
舞い上がった水滴に。
Oh, light reflex. Alright, one final monologue. Come on, Chitose.
光の粒が乱反射してキラキラとこの瞬間を彩っていく。
That is, yeah. I mean, not reflected in the air. Wait, no, yeah, he's right. The droplets are in the air and the light reflects in that. But yeah, the water droplets can be very beautiful. They can like sparkle in the air sometimes.
あの日に帰るように明日へと向かうよ。
Damn. What a line. It sent us back to the moment we met and spurred us toward the day we part. I mean, yeah, this moment is a reminder of how they met, but every moment, not just this one, is adding onto that clock, you know, that impending clock to the day that they part. She eventually will leave high school, and well, if Chitose is right and it is fate, maybe they'll be destined to meet once more.
ねえ、君のこと抱きしめてもいいかな。
What?
体操服ある？
ない。
俺もねえよ。どうやって帰ろうか。
風に吹かれながら。
それを
I don't know if that makes the clothes smell though. It probably
まあ
does.
まあ悪くない。
It still sucks to be wearing wet clothes though. That feeling kind of sucks. So I'd still want to change.
美しく生きられないのなら死んでいるのと大した違いはない。君のようにやってみるよ。ラムネの瓶に浮かんだビー玉。
Yo! That's the... Hold on, those are like exactly Chitose's thing. A glass marble floating in a bottle of Ramune. I still don't get that metaphor. I'm not gonna lie. I do not understand the metaphor of Chitose being in Ramune, but like, okay, Chitose in the Ramune, but obviously Chitose is like the marble, but why is the marble a representation of this life that you want to live beautifully and reject like the parents that want to get in the way of that? Like, how is the marble a representation of that, right? Living a beautiful life no matter what. I guess the marble floating in the Ramune, if you drink it, it's still beautiful. If the bottle breaks, it's still beautiful. Right? No matter what you do, the marble will stay the marble and it will still glimmer and be beautiful. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to consult with an actual Japanese person in order to understand the metaphor of this. Because I've never tried Ramune.
ラムネの瓶に浮かんだビー玉みたいに。
Yeah.
今のアスネーらしくやればいいよ。
Yeah, you don't need to live life the way he does. Live life the way you want to, but if you want to live life like him, have that beautiful way, just live a beautiful life no matter what, as long as it makes you happy, fine.
言葉を届ける仕事に就きたいならまずはアスネーの言葉をお父さんに届けるんだ。
Damn, that's bars! Bro.
二人で歩いた後にはまるでヘンゼルと
Hansel and Gretel. Weren't they siblings? Weren't Hansel and Gretel siblings? Not a good comparison, should I
グレ
say?
ーテルみたいな道しるべができていく。この人はもう大丈夫だと思った。そう思っていた。
Yo, dun dun dun! Cliffhanger! That it? Alright. That's gonna be it for this episode of Chitose in the Ramune bottle. Next up is the finale! I'm so excited. I'm very excited. But first of all, this episode was great, man. It was a nice homage, you know, it was a nice homage to the day they met, and it was a nice character study for Asune. She really is getting a little bit broken down. Not really like Nanase, but she's facing challenges, and it's challenging who she thinks she is. Like, is she that kind-hearted and strong, free spirit, or will she just be subservient to her father's wishes? In the end, she chooses to live like Chitose, and that's a very beautiful decision. I think the romance between them is absolutely blossoming, and they do make a good couple, but it's up to fate as to whether they'll actually get together, because remember, these moments, while they do remind them of the day they met, it also spurs them, brings them closer towards the day they are going to part ways. So yeah, the dress-up scene was cool, but completely like unnecessary, not gonna lie. This arc is definitely just being a lot on like Chitose and Asune's relationship, getting a much more like detailed look into both of their characters. So I love to see that. But again, cliffhanger ending from Chitose. At the time, look at that again. At the time.
この人はもう大丈夫だと思った。そう思っていた。
And that's once the music ended, just with nothing there, just cold cliffhanger. I am very excited for the finale. I'm gonna dress up in a suit as always, but that's gonna be next time. Alright, so in case you are still here, get the fuck out, man. But not before subscribing, liking, ringing the bell, commenting down below, and be sure to check out the playlist over there for even more Chitoses in the Ramune bottle content. And as always, until next time, peace out.